What's up, guys? Hotshotfrontier back at it again with another video. And in this video, guys, I want to go over the cards that you should buy before Duelist Nexus comes out. And we're of course going to start with Gamer Choice pre-sales because I want to show you guys specifically what's on here. And we have the Crimson Dragon for 150 bucks, the QCR, kind of insane. I prefer Starlight Rare, but it is what it is, guys. Moving down below, we have the highest secret rare of the set with Revolution Synchron for $65. I knew this was going to be the highest card of the set. I think a lot of people did, honestly. But moving on, we have some amazing cards. We have the Visas for 20 bucks. And we have a Crimson Dragon for 20 bucks, the ultra rare. That's kind of insane, if you ask me. But going down, we have the Lars for 13 bucks. And we have the face of the set, the Cosmic Quasar Dragon for $3. So not bad. Definitely go ahead and get your copies of cards now rather than later. But we have, of course, the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon CR, really low in price since, you know, a few months ago. So definitely go ahead and get that high rarity if you want to. Same thing with the Ghost Rare. This has now hit a ceiling of 130, 135, but it is going up. So, you know, if you want to play the Ghost, there are secret rare copies, there are super rare copies, there are ultra rare copies. So you have a lot of options, guys. Don't worry, but don't stress over it now. But we have the Stardust Synchro for $9 as a secret rare. It does have ultra rare copies, so if you want to pick up the lower rarity, definitely go ahead and do so. But yeah, just a lot of like amazing stuff that's going on in the market. Moving on, we have the Ancient Fairy Dragon, and I really want to tell you guys now, if you do not have your copies of Ancient Fairy Dragon, get them now. If you're going to use Revolution Synchron, they go pair and pair, so you definitely need your copies. If you want to get the rare from Maze of Memories, you know, then there you go. But ultra rare copy from the Legendary Collection Kaiba, then do so as well. But you don't have to go high rarity. It's like the Ghost Rare Ultra Rare just for the one thing, but you know, choice is yours. We have the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. This card is very cheap right now and has been for a long time since the Dual Power reprint. And of course, we have the Maximum Gold El Dorado, which is kind of just thrown in there. But you do have options for this, and I don't think this will go like high up in price because it does have like affordable options. But hey, you never know, right? Moving on, we have the TG Hyper Librarian, which I missed a few days ago for the secret rare copy. But hey, you can still get the ultra rare copy for $5, which is not bad. Or even just get a super rare. Like, there are a lot of options you can do with this. But you know, if you are a synchro player, you have been for years, you know this is a very good card to get. So if you don't have your copies for new people, get them now. Moving on, we have the Junk Speeder. This card has been an amazing card since it came out in the 2018 Megaton as a promo, but it just didn't have too much application. You know, now with the increased synchro support, yeah, you're going to be using this card and spamming out cards on the board, so it's going to be really cool. The secret rare copy is 50 cents, but this is probably a damaged copy, to be honest. If we look down here, yeah, $2.50 for three, actually $2.50 each. So not a bad card you guys want to get now than later, because it was under $1 before a few days ago. But going on to the Crimson Dragon, quote unquote, this is the Ultimaya Zulkin. So if you guys don't know about this card, this is like our Crimson Dragon before Crimson Dragon finally became a card. I've seen a lot of people actually been moving and getting copies, and if you want to get a cheap copy, you can get the Clash of Rebellions for about $1, not bad. Moving on, you have again some more synchro stuff. You have the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. This card again has a lot of other printings, just like the other dragon, but you know, again, you want to get your copies now because you just never know with the market. And this is a really good thing because you summon this, your opponent can't do anything that turn, so pretty good. Now going on to Manadome, Radium Heart has actually been going up because the synchro support in here is really good, and it's getting another synchro monster like I announced before. So this used to be around $7-8, now it's going quickly to 10. And another card you really want to prioritize, you want to prioritize 2 cards from this for this deck that you want to get: the Manadome, Radium Heart, and you want the Field Spell. So it has gone to $40. It was around $25, but now because people are seeing the viability of the deck and it's going to be doing a lot more, yeah, people are buying this out. So you should definitely go ahead and grab your 3 copies of each if you really plan to play the deck. But also be aware that the deck is very expensive, especially the extra deck. You know, you're playing Barone, you're playing like Chaos Angel, a lot of like high costing cards. So you may want to consider grabbing, you know, like making your list beforehand before you start grabbing everything. but they also play Scareclaw as well, and Scareclaw is actually very cheap right now. Not the Swift Scareclaw, but definitely Scareclaw, Tryheart, the Reach Heart, cards like that. You definitely want to go ahead and grab now. Lightheart has always been, you know, inexpensive, so I mean, you still should grab it. But moving on, we have the Evil Zor monsters here, and I put them here because the Evil Zors are getting a new XYZ monster that I told you guys before. So, you know, grab your copies. There are cheaper copies here down below, but, you know, just so you have them if you guys want to play dinos in the future. And then we have, of course, the Unchained archetype. They're getting a Link 2 monster, which is going to be pretty insane. The cards you really want to focus on is the Abomination and the Soul of Rage. These two copies have been going up in price a lot over the years, but you know, definitely, of course, grab everything. Grab some cheaper stuff like the super rare version of this. Like, you really just want to try to grab like low end cards, rarities. If you just want to play the deck for fun, or, you know, if you want to play a high tier, then go ahead and get the high tier, like get the Starlight Rare version of that. But now we have the Rusartix, and Rusartix are an archetype that have actually been pretty low in price. So if you want to buy the high rarity stuff, you can get the collector's rares, why not? But ultra rare copies are actually really, really cheap too, so consider doing that. Moving on, we have Runic, because Runic is getting a new fusion monster. Now, I don't know if they're going to be playing Runic. Sprite's going to be playing the new fusion monster, but hey, if you guys are planning to play Runic, the cards have actually been really cheap recently, mainly because people feel like the next ban list is going to be, you know, Runicate. So it's kind of like, I don't want to invest now, really, to be honest with you. We have Infernoble, because Infernoble we're getting a really broken Link monster, and you have the Charles, which is actually like the main hype of it right now. So it's like 7-8, used to be like a $2-3 card, so, you know, take that as it is. We have Rescue Ace, which, you know, is, people are saying it's getting to rank 1, tier 1 status. So, you know, if you want to go ahead and invest in Rescue Ace, do so. $30 for the Hydrant. Used to be around 20 bucks, but ever since the support got announced, it's been getting a lot more hype. But that's pretty much it in terms of like Rescue Ace stuff, like high costing cards. It's really just the Hydrant that you need 3 of, right? But going on, we have Purely, because they're also getting a new monster, an extra deck monster, so that's kind of cool. If you guys don't already know, Purely is a deck that is also getting the OTS Ultimate Rare bump for OTS 22, so a lot of hype still around Purely. Definitely don't underestimate this deck. You again want to get your stuff earlier than later, but the deck is expensive, so, you know, beware of that. But guys, that's it for the cards you should get before Duelist Nexus comes out. If you guys agree with our picks, let me know down below. If I missed anything, which I probably did, also let me know down below. And guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll be updated for future videos that I do on the channel. But guys, that's it for the rest of the video. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.